Hello. I hope you can hear me. Seems like the mic's recording, I guess. I, uh, I think, I really I really need to, express what I'm going through. I need people to, kind of validate what I'm saying. I mean, I don't know what I'm gonna try to say. I have a diagnosis. They disabled me. Society, I guess, kind of cut me off or disabled me, as far as I can tell. The way it happened, it's apparent to me that there are unspoken rules to society, and in each community you have powers and authorities which are in control. And coming out of high school, I didn't know that. I didn't know what I was going to be contending with, because even in high school and school, I I never had to fit in. I always did my own thing. So that's what I expected when I got out of high school, is that that it was going to continue being that way, and it's not. There are people in control. There are powers and authorities that are in control. That's kind of what it's all about. I mean, I don't know what I meant there, but I'm at an age, I'm at a time in my life where, despite having been disabled and limited in that way, as far not. I wish it would be really nice if people would speak openly about the unwritten aspects of society, and because then I'd have a leg to stand on. I'd have some point of reference where I could explain what's happening, but nobody will. Nobody wants to say these things. It's not open common knowledge. I mean, it might be common knowledge, but it's also unspoken, in that nobody wants to talk about it. So I find it extremely hard to convey what I'm experiencing and what I've been through, because I don't have any I don't have any references to go to. Everything's any of the unspoken esoteric understanding or whatever, that there is about concerning these issues is mostly just alluded to in like stories and like the implications of certain things that they tell in like stories or music, or like just you kind of I'm trying to figure it out how to I'm trying to figure out how to talk about it, what I'm going through. And mostly it's concerning trying to integrate into society a society that demands that you conform and obey and serve the powers and authorities that are in place. And I don't want to compromise myself to do that. I don't think I should have to, you know. Everybody else is okay with it, but I've always been alone. I've always been doing my own thing. And I don't, to change that would be like destroying myself. Worse than death. Like death, at least I died, you know, without compromise, without compromising myself. But to compromise myself and then have to go on living that way is worse, is far worse than just dying a physical death, you know, in my opinion. And I'm expected to, I mean, I've always tried to put into words what I'm afraid of. And as far as leaving my mother, who I've used to hide from society, you know, and what it did to me and what it will do to me if I go out there again. I've hidden behind my mom because she's the only person that's around that has to you know, be there at all. Her family distances themselves from me because they're okay with it. They've got their little spot cut out for them in society, and that's what they're allowed to do, and they're okay with it. But I've never had to answer to anybody in my life that I didn't want to. I've never had to do that. I was raised that way. As long as I obey the law, I don't have to obey anybody else. That's the way I assumed things were, you know. But that's not how it is. That's why I was disabled, because I wasn't serving. I wasn't serving society. I wasn't serving the powers and the authorities in any given community and society. And I paid the price for that, I guess. I didn't know I was going to have to. And I really don't know how to become a cog in a machine which will do this to anybody who doesn't serve it. I don't know how I could even become a cog in a machine at all, because I've never been one. I've never wanted to compromise that, and I'm really scared about what's happening, because my mom's taking full advantage of knowing that I'm afraid to go out into society. She's extremely controlling and wants every bit of money I get, despite not having any herself. And then I'm still never good enough. So there's something going on there. So they're taking advantage of me. But it's gotten to the point where I can't stay here much longer if she's going to keep doing this. It's like I should go out and just take it in the ass, or what? What I gotta do? Is anybody gonna open up about what's going on here with me? I mean, nobody wants to confront what I'm talking about directly. They always, whenever I try to talk about it, they try to reframe it or come at it sideways or dance around the issue. They never want to talk about what is really involved in compromising for society and for the powers that exist in it. You know, the established powers and authorities. I don't think I should have to recognize their authority. I think I should just have to obey the law, and everyone else obey the law. But when you have to serve and conform, I don't think I was made for that. I don't think that's me. And I don't know what to do about it at this point. I'm literally scared of leaving my mother, because she's the only person that has ever even been there as a buffer to society. And she doesn't necessarily have my back, but nobody does it. Nobody else does it all, you know. But I gotta go, because she's back and she's gonna start yelling or something, I imagine, because I didn't give her all the money. I kept a couple $100 out of the 1,000 I got, and she wants it all. So I gotta go before she does cut in here on this video and we have a situation. All right, bye.